So what's going on, everyone? So today's video was originally going to be me showing off all the books that I bought in December. That video is coming, but it's going to be happening on next week's lineup. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different than what I had initially planned. For those that have been following the channel for a little while, then you already know that this is not my only channel anymore. And on the most recent channel that got set up, Let's Watch a Movie, I've been getting asked a lot about showing or talking about the origins of the channel. So I did a poll. I was like, hey, does everyone want this? To which I got a unanimous yes. And I thought about it, and for me to get to where I'm at with Let's Watch a Movie, we've got to go back to the beginning, which is here, Raider 434. So, never really thought about it because it's not the most interesting story, but I thought I'd go on ahead and do something where I'm going to talk about the origins of me being on YouTube across all channels. So today you are getting a video for this channel. There will be an origin story on the second channel, C.L. Williams, and there will be a video on Let's Watch a Movie. Now I want to tell everyone now, to those that only follow this one and you feel like you need to watch all three, Let's Watch a Movie is a little bit different than Here Thing. That's its own animal altogether. Anyway, here's the truth. I never really intended on doing this as part of what I do. And there's a couple of reasons behind it. One, I did do a video when the Paradox Complex came out. When that book came out, I was having some issues with it. There was a printing error with one of the runs. When I got the initial proof back, there was originally a blurb on the back. If you've seen the Paradox Complex, there is no blurb on the back. And part of it's me doing a custom cover. What I thought looked like decent font was microscopic. And the book was originally supposed to be out in late 2017, and these printing errors pushed it to January of 2018. So, after doing all this, I was like, all right, I keep telling everyone the book is coming. What can I do? I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to make a video. Like, that way people see me or hear my voice and they see the box of books that is the Paradox Complex. So I recorded the video, and I didn't have the best internet at the time, and trying to put up I want to say it was a 2.5 minute video. It's probably still on the channel for anyone that wants to pull up my oldest video. If it is, there will be a pinned comment down below, not only featuring the other two YouTube origin stories, but I will also feature the first video. Well, on top of that, I was like, all right, this video is taking forever. I'm just going to do something that's 20 or 30 seconds and upload it there. Both of them ended up going up at the same time, which was not intentional. And if I remember correctly, my first video has a fair number of views. But It's weird thinking about it now because I've had compliments on this particular thing. I hate hearing myself talk. I went back and I heard this and I'm like, that cannot be my voice. And I just wanted to scream when I heard it. But it went up. And it was proof that the paradox complex was here. And a couple months later, someone mentioned they found my YouTube channel. I completely forgot about it at this point. I was like, what are you talking about? You're right at 434, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just subscribed. Why have you only put up 2 videos? I'm puzzled at this point because I wasn't trying to be on YouTube or be a YouTuber. It was a means of me trying to prove that I finally had the paradox complex ready to go. And I didn't think anything else of it until Christmas of 2019. For those that have only been following me since the start of this channel, in 2019, I put my focus from releasing my own stuff to being in anthologies. And I want to say I finished out the year with 51 publications. It was either 51 or 52, with one of those being The Next Step First Valentine's, my 3rd novella. No, my 4th novella. Sorry. And right towards the end of the year, all my writing buddies were posting up all these collages of all these book covers they were in, and they looked really cool. I was like, oh man, I would love to have one of those to post on my page. Well, not everyone had one, and the people I was trying to get in touch with don't live in the same area as me. So they were getting the messages at 3 or 4 in the morning on their end. So when I was finally getting the message, I was at my day job and I don't have Facebook on my phone, which at the time was how I contacted and communicated with the majority of the people. And I was like, what can I do? I want to do something. So I looked at all the stuff and played with everything I could on my computer. I was like, can I make a collage with this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? And one of the options was make a slideshow. All right, why not? So I made a slideshow, which ended up being like, again, I think about 2.5 to 3 minutes long. I was like, all right, I got this on here. Now I'm going to post it on Facebook. Well, uploading a video to Facebook's not the best thing to do sometimes. And it was like, wait a minute. I have an Android phone. Android done by Google. Google also owns YouTube. And yes, if anyone wants to comment down below for me having Android over an iPhone, go for it. That's fine. All good. I'm still going to have an Android phone at the end of the day. So it's like, all right, I'm going to do this. So I upload the video onto YouTube. It uploads faster this time around. And much to my surprise, after I posted the video, which was a basic slideshow, I ended up gaining like 7 or 8 subscribers right there, right off the bat. I'm like, that's a bit of a shocker, but okay. I'll take it. And honestly, that was a very easy thing to make. Just click slideshow. I had all the pictures lined up in order of their publication. Added some background music that I knew was copyright free. And there's my first real video since I didn't really have any aspirations of being on YouTube when I did the video letting people know the Paradox Complex was out. Well, when I saw how many people were checking that out, I was in a couple of anthologies that were coming up, so I was like, well, I could do the exact same thing here, but with some of the books I'm in. I'll do some book trailers. I mean, the people I'm working with are not going to mind me making a book trailer, so I made a handful of book trailers, and people were subscribing to it. I was like, all right, cool. And someone asked me if I was going to do one for another book that I was in, that unfortunately ended up getting canceled because of what happened in 2020. And I was like, you know what? I can probably do something with this. Because in addition to people subscribing to my now sort of functioning YouTube channel, it was also adding likes on my Facebook page, adding new followers on Instagram, adding new followers on Twitter, and adding new readers on my blog. So I already had 4 or 5 videos resulted in me gaining a following just from that. It's like, all right, I'm going to just keep doing this then. And originally my idea was just to do book trailers, do slideshow stuff, because I didn't really like being on camera. Heck, even now, I'm still I'm not the biggest fan of being on camera, long story short. And it was just kind of shocking because people were checking it out. Now, unfortunately, when 2020 happened, one of the books I was in got canceled, so that meant the book trailer for that one didn't happen. I don't even think I have it on my computer anymore. The last thing I had posted at the time was me just showing off books at a convention I was in. I didn't have anything beyond that. So I was like, all right, I got to do something. And I didn't really think about it for a while because when everything first happened in 2020, I wasn't in the best mind state until Cindy's Choice came out. I asked everyone what they would like to do if we could get Cindy's Choice to #1. Because my previous novelette that came out before that, Lucifer's Lost Love, peaked at #2 in new releases with little to no promotion. I went off the assumption that people would possibly check it out, but they're going to wait for the print book because the majority of the people that follow me prefer print over digital. And I'm cool with that. So like, all right, I got to do something. Well, I had started making my digital releases multi-platform, meaning it wasn't just on Kindle anymore, meaning I can't do Kindle Unlimited. So I asked everyone, like, all right, what would everyone like if we can get Cindy's Choice to #1? So just so you know now, I'm not part of Kindle Unlimited anymore. I'm going multi-platform with my digital books. So that's not an option. I can't really do a freebie at the time. And someone suggested be on camera. Not something I was wanting to do. Like I said, even now, I still have this weird feeling of being on camera. So I was like, all right, what do I gotta do? I was like, all right, I'll just do a thank you video or something if we get it. The book came out Friday. Saturday morning when I woke up to go to work, it was #1. Which was great. Cindy's Choice became my first #1. I was very happy about that. I was seeing what the numbers were. I was like, all right, I gotta be able to do this again with the next project. I want to be able to get another #1. But then I remembered. I agreed to be on camera. And that frightened me. I'm just going to be honest with everyone about it. I didn't like the idea of being on camera. And initially my plan was to troll everyone. I was like, all right, I'm just going to like not be on camera and you just see my hand the whole time. And I'd be like, well, I am on camera. I was like, nah, everyone really joined together and helped me achieve a huge milestone in my writing career. I can't do that. That would be wrong on so many levels. Sorry about that. I had a slight issue with the camera. But one of the things that people may have noticed was that I had my phone vertical when I was recording the video. I wasn't used to doing stuff on YouTube. So I fulfilled my promise and I was on camera. And the result was within 3 days, it was my most viewed video. It was my most liked video. It had the most comments. And at this time, you could also look at dislikes, and it was my most disliked video. And a lot of people are like, that's not a good thing. And to be honest, it's one of those things. It is what it is. And even though it was disliked, it meant someone took the time to watch the video. It's like, wow, people are really responding to this. And it's like, part of me didn't understand why, because it wasn't anything special. I'm using a prepaid phone, so it's not got the best camera. In fact, I've had people comment on various videos across all the channels complaining about the video and audio quality. So the thing that pushed me to being on camera more was the positive responses for that. The number of people that subscribed. Like, yeah, I had a couple of book trailers up until this point, and I hadn't been in any of my videos. So what do I need to do? It's like, I can't just, sit in front of the camera and just talk. I was wrong, obviously, because a lot of you have enjoyed the videos where I literally do just that, like right now. So the thing that led to me doing unboxings on here was that I needed something else in addition to just me talking about my own books. Like, there's plenty of things I can talk about, but at the end of the day, that is still, to an extent, sort of a finite thing. And I also want to save certain things for milestones. Because I keep getting asked about why I haven't talked about Meta, Three Crowns, or even the Paradox Complex to an extent. And the truth is that now that I've been doing this for a little bit, it's like, I need to build it up a little bit. Once I hit certain subscriber counts or certain viewpoints, then we'll discuss those milestones. But the reason for the unboxings was, one, I needed content other than just me sitting in front of the camera. And reason number two, once I saw that people were interested in seeing me on camera and hearing what I have to say, it became a thing of, okay, what's something I can do that makes sense to me? And I forget who the tutorial video was that I checked out, but someone said to do something similar to the stuff you watch, because if you're watching it, you're obviously interested in it. And at the end of the day, a lot of the channels I'm subscribed to, even though there's a certain niche to them, quite a few of them do unboxings. I was like, all right, I can do that. I was like, and in the process, since the first few were book trailers for independent books, I'll feature my friends. Because one, I knew I could feature them without any issues of copyright or anything like that. 2, that was essentially how I got my start on here in the first place, was doing book trailers for independent authors. So now I'll do unboxing videos for independent authors. And 3, I'm not going to say I'm rich or I'm wealthy or anything like that, but I can buy books. I can buy a couple books a month and, feature a book on the channel, do a video here, do a video this week, do 2 a week if I need to. It's a fairly easy thing to do, and it's inexpensive on my end, and it's also promotion on the author's end, because promotion sucks sometimes. Long story short. And that's pretty much everything. Like, the channel got started because I wanted to do a collage of all the book covers I've been in. That led to me doing trailers. That led to people checking out the channel and subscribing. And a simple challenge led to me being on camera that resulted in 2 years and 4,200 subscribers later. By the way, thank you for that. And the channel has changed a little bit over the last 2 years. It went from just doing book trailers to doing unboxings. I started doing more discussion videos. I've done some vlogs now that I'm doing conventions again. So hopefully there's some more stuff coming soon. And I will eventually reveal what it will take for me to do some discussion videos for Meta, for 3 Crowns, and for the Paradox Complex. Those are going to be on hold for some time, though. But like I said, this is going to be one of a 3-video series. At the end of this video, at the end of my videos, you usually have a previous video to check out or a playlist. At the end of this one, there will be 2 videos to check out. One will be the origin story for the C.L. Williams channel, my second channel where I do my poems and short stories, and the other one will be for Let's Watch a Movie. But that is going to do it for this one. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below, how long have you been checking out the Writer 434 channel? But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.